Kristen, you're hilarious. Hi, Sally. How are you? How are you guys doing today? What are y'all doing, Kristen? Whew. I was rushing in here, you guys. My baby was wanting to join us, but Mommy has a lot to do, so she's going to have to hang out with Daddy for a little bit. She'll be okay. How's everybody doing today? It's almost the weekend. Thank you, Sally. You're so sweet. Thanks, girl. I try to get myself together for the internet. Y'all should see me on a day-to-day basis. I promise you do not want to, because I look disheveled. Let's just say that. Definitely don't put makeup on every day. I don't get dressed up every day. I just kind of go with the flow. I don't know why, but this is really hard to weed today. I am working on some bridal hanger tags, which I feel like I've done in like every video. And then I'm working on, right now I'm doing a car decal, and then I also have a baby name sign that I am finishing up. I already have most everything painted. This is the name sign I'm talking about. I just need to put the lettering on it. And then I have the bridal hanger tags over here. And then I might do some painting tonight too. It just depends on how much I get done. I kind of have everything set up over here. That way I don't have to like get up and move around too much. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to the painting tonight. But if I don't, that order doesn't have to go out for probably until like Monday. So I'll get to it this weekend if I don't get to it tonight. Where are my weeding tools? Here. No. Let's see. There they are. Okay, Kristen. That's my sister, you guys, girl face, and she has a little baby that her name is Freya. I think Freya's like 5 months now, right, Kristen? Almost 5 months. And she's a chunky, cute little girl. Okay. Are you working tonight, Sally, or are you done for the week, or did you get everything done? Oh, you can't hear. Okay. That's okay. Oh, I would love to meet your sisters. Do y'all look alike? We actually don't. We don't look anything alike. My older sister is, like, honestly, we all look totally different. My older sister has darker hair. My younger sister has more like a reddish tint hair, but it's like, I think naturally she's like a dark blonde. But she does dye her hair, I think, more of like a red color, but she always has had a little bit of red in her hair, like a red tint. So I think she just does a little bit more red, but yeah, we all look totally different. We're personality-wise, we're all totally different. It's really crazy how we all have the same parents, but we're like totally not anything alike. But it's cool though, because they're definitely like in different ways. They I admire them because they're like, both of my sisters are more like bold and like they'll speak their mind more than I will, and I'm just not really like that. I'm just more, I don't know, probably a pushover. But they're the ones that are like, no, you need to stop this or do that or whatever. Like they're definitely more outspoken than I am, which I'm getting better. Like since becoming a mom, I've definitely gotten better about like speaking my mind when I don't agree with something, or just kind of expressing how I feel instead of just being like, oh, my feelings don't matter, or just who cares, don't say anything. Now I'm more like, okay, I'm saying something, But Oh, let me get my paper. Hold on just a second. That's what makes family interesting. We're all so different. My brother and I are totally different too. It's crazy, right? It's so crazy that we're so different, but we're, raised in the same house, same parents, raised the same exact way. Yeah. But that's nice, Sally, that you got all your stuff done. All your orders done. After tonight, tomorrow I'm gonna send all these out to the post office, but I want to take some pictures of one of the things, so I'm not gonna package it up tonight, but the rest of it I think I'm gonna go ahead and package up. Sorry, I know a lot of people hate this ripping of the transfer tape sound, but gotta do what we gotta do. Is anybody doing anything fun this weekend? We're not doing much of anything, honestly. Just hanging out around the house. I have some more editing to do tonight and a voiceover for my video that's coming out tomorrow. So I'm going to just work on that tonight, and then hopefully tomorrow I can get the little bit done that I need to do, and then just kind of relax. I feel like I've been going nonstop for at least like a week or two, maybe. Yeah. We're going to start couch shopping. Oh, wow. Yes, couch shopping. We need a new couch too. But they're so dang expensive, and everything is like not available or like won't ship out for months, I've heard. And we're kind of just waiting until our child gets a little bit older, because we just know, like, the type of couch that we want, we know that it could very well get destroyed. So, hi, Brandon. Thanks for joining us. That's my husband, you guys. He's watching from the living room. All right, let me see if I can get this on there straight. Oh, I feel like my hair is in my way. And then also too, Sally, like, a couch is something that you like have to try out. Like, it's not something that you can just find online. You have to like go and like sit on it and everything. At least me, I feel like I need to go sit on this couch. I need to make sure that it's comfortable and everything, because some couches, like, there was one couch that we went and looked at that I really liked, and we almost were, I don't know, maybe my husband says different. In my mind, we almost got the couch. It was at Living Spaces. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that. I know they don't have Living Spaces everywhere, but I had heard a lot about this couch. It's supposed to be like a dupe of the Restoration Hardware like cloud couch, which is like the couch that everyone loves, but it's expensive. So I was like, we're not getting that one, but let's go look at the dupe. So we went and looked at it, and it was like too fluffy that like whenever you sat on it, you like fell into. So I was like, oh, okay, that one's not for us. But if I just looking at it online, it was beautiful. Like, I loved the way it looked. So I was like, oh, let's get this one. But I'm so glad we went and looked at it and like sat on it, because it was just, we would have fallen right through the couch, it felt like. I think they know by now, Cassie. Okay, Brandon. Well, some people may not have ever been on a live before, so maybe they don't know who you are. guess ours is done for. We bought this house during COVID, so we scrambled and got what we could. It did not last, and all the fraying. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotta get a new one. Totally feel you on that. Hopefully we can get one at some point, a new one. Because you spend so much time on the couch. I know we do. It's like one of the main places that we sit in the house all day. Not all day, but whenever we go to sit and relax, it's usually where we go. All right, now I'm going to trim this down. Trying to get I like completely flipped my office around. So this table behind me used to be in the corner over there. And I'm trying to like get my YouTube filming space together. So y'all be patient with me while I do that. But I'm trying to like, I don't know, make it more like for my sit down videos to make it more, just to make it look better. I don't know. But so I'm gonna use the corner that's like behind the camera here. I'm gonna use that corner as like a filming space because the window here gives really good natural light to that side of the room. So I ordered a table from IKEA and they sent me everything, or so sorry, they didn't send it to me. I went and picked it up and they brought it out like for the curbside pickup. And they gave me everything except for the wheels on the table is missing. So I called and they have to like mail me the wheel because IKEA is far from us. It's like an almost 45-minute drive. And I was like, we're not going back over there. They need to send it to us because they didn't give us everything that we needed for this table. But I just got a table from there so I can use that for my filming, like my backdrop basically. I'm going to get a backdrop, the table that I ordered I was just talking about, and then I'm going to do like some cute like vases and like decorative things on there. But also I'm going to use it for my lives because every time I do a live, behind the scenes, probably something that y'all don't even care about, but I have to move my desk every time because my desk is usually up against the wall. I don't know if y'all have seen it in my videos before. My desk is usually all the way up against the wall. But to do a live, I have to like put the camera in front of me. So long story short, I got a table that has like wheels on the bottom so that I can pull the table out and just use that, like pull the table right here instead of having to move my whole desk because I have like, it's heavy. Like it's like drawers on each side and then the tabletop. It's a lot. So anyway, instead of having to do that every time, I'm just gonna, I got the table with wheels, so that'll be a lot easier. But yeah, I'm just trying to get my little setup the way I want it to be. I just looked up the cloud couch. Yeah. And most people that get them, they get the white one too, or like they're really light, like it's like, I don't know if it's like beige maybe. It's a beautiful couch. I'm telling you, if I did not have a toddler and I had cloud couch money that I wanted to spend that much money on a cloud couch, oh, I would definitely get it. But those two factors, definitely not getting the cloud couch. But I mean, it's kind of like, is it worth it? I mean, maybe it's worth the hype. Maybe I just need to start saving my coins and go get me a cloud couch one day, but I don't know. I feel like I could better spend that money on something else. All right, so let's go ahead and package this. And it sounds like, so Sally, your kids are even older than mine, and it sounds like your children would even ruin the cloud couch. So sounds like I ain't getting one anytime soon. At least as far as children goes. Getting everything ready for packaging up this decal. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill out this thank you card for this customer. I like to add thank you cards with all my orders. I feel like it gives like a nice touch. I like to handwrite a little message on there. Just usually write like thank you for supporting my small business. And then I'll say something like, depending on what it is, like if it's a wedding item, I'll put like congrats on your wedding, or if it's like a baby thing, if they like for this one, this is for the name sign I'm making, I'll put like congrats on baby Colette or whatever. So try to make it like cute like that, so the customer like personalized, so they feel like special. So what videos do you have planning on? Okay, so I have a new video coming out tomorrow. And it's how to make an acrylic cake topper. So I just need to do the voiceover tonight, but I'll have that coming out tomorrow. Hopefully that's the plan, as long as I'm able to get the voiceover done tonight. And then I don't know. I have like a list of things that I want to do, but I'm like, I just don't know like what to do next. I don't know if you're like that, Sally. Like, how far out do you plan your videos? Do you like or do you just like when that day comes, you're just like, I need to film something. Okay, I'll go ahead and do this. Or do you have like a schedule or like a plan for it? I kind of had like an idea in the beginning. I knew the first few videos I was going to do. But after like the third or fourth video, I was just like, whatever happens. And then I did the wedding DIY series. So that was, planned out too. But I don't know. I mean, what do y'all want to see? I never know what to put down on the card. Yeah, I mean, I just try to make it personalized. Like, I wrote this customer's name. I just said, thank you for supporting my small business. And then she ordered this Tiny Humans car decal. So I'm just going to put, I hope you love your new car decal. And then I just put XO and then I put my name. That's usually what I do. A lot of people get them like printed to where it says the same thing on every card, and you just write the customer's name at the top. That's easy too. If you like don't know what to write, just write like a generic message on there, like thank you so much for supporting my small business. I hope you love your order. And then just like, here's 15% off your next order with this code or whatever, however you want to do it. That's usually what I would do. But just for now, like right now I have like the time to actually handwrite. But maybe one day there will come a day whenever I'm like, okay, I just don't have the time to sit and handwrite 50 thank you cards in a day or something. So I'll just have to do the other route where you have like just a generic message and write the customer's name at the top. I think that makes it special too, though, even if you did it that way. I guess it just depends on whatever you really have like the time for. But yeah, just something nice, something sweet for the customer. I have a list and just do what I'm filling up for the week. Okay. It's best to not plan, at least for me. Yeah, I think so too, because sometimes like whenever I have videos planned out and I'm not excited about like, I don't know, maybe excited is not the word. And I'm not like, oh, I can't wait to do this video. Then I don't feel like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't feel like there's no motivation to do the video, to film it and edit it and all that if I'm not like excited about that certain thing on that day. I know it sounds really stupid, but anyone who does YouTube, you have to have like some inspiration. You have to have like something like, okay, I'm so excited to do this, to really be into it and make it good, I feel like. But I don't know. I'm going to try to come up with a video topic this weekend. I'll kind of pick something and then hopefully film like Monday or Tuesday. I need to get better. I need a schedule. That's what I need. I need a YouTube schedule of what days I'm going to film and then what days I'm going to like have the video uploading and all that. So bear with me, y'all, but I'll get there. Okay. All right, that's done. Let this dry a little bit. We had In-N-Out for dinner and it was really good. It was really good. All right, so this one is done. Go ahead and put this in the poly mailer. totally agree. Yes, Sally. Okay, so this order's done. Now let's move on to these hanger tags. I just need to put the names on these. I've already painted them and everything, which I like to do. So I guess like before I know I'm gonna do a live, I try to like get some stuff done so it's not like, oh, I painted and now we're just waiting for everything to dry. Like I like it to be like to where you guys can actually see like the finished product, I guess. At least some of the things that I'm making, because sitting here watching paint dry and listening to me talk probably isn't a good time. I want to try In-N-Out. Oh yeah. Okay, so In-N-Out actually, as far as I've heard, it's actually like a California thing, and then they brought it to Texas not that long ago, but I don't know what other states it's in. I know that my husband says that the In-N-Out in Texas is not anything like the one in California. Apparently the one in California is way better. But yeah, we like In-N-Out here. We have one not too far from us. I cannot believe that it's already July. It's July. Today we had a little rain, so it wasn't too hot, but I just can't believe that the year is halfway over. That is so crazy. I feel like it was just the new year. So crazy. Okay. Just peeling off the protective layer on the other side of these hanger tags. Hello! Tian, that's your name. I remembered your name. How are you today? Did you have to work tonight? Thank you for joining us. Alrighty. Let's start with this one first. Those two. Hey, where's this? There it is. This one. To add anything to the back of the paint. Sometimes I do. It depends on what kind of paint I'm using. So if I use just like folk art paint, that one's a little bit thinner and it's easier to like chip off sometimes, I think. I have never had that happen. I've like dropped a piece of acrylic before, but it was weird because it was like a stack of acrylic that was laying down and like fell off of something. And so like it was on like this board that fell off. And so all the acrylics kind of like jumbled up and hit each other basically. So I had to like fix some of them. But that's the only time I've ever had any paint chip on acrylic. So you don't have to, but I think that if you've painted an acrylic sign or something and it's going to be outside potentially by like any warm, like inside like a warm weather, or like if it's raining or something potentially, then you want to have a polyacrylic clear coat on there to protect the paint. But if I'm using my Valspar paint, which is a paint that I started using a few months ago, it's a thicker paint and it's actually house paint. So it's more like, I don't know. It's just better, and I don't know how to explain it, but, like, the way that it goes on, you even if you, like, scratch it with your nail, like, that paint does not move. So with that being said, I have not been sealing everything that my daughter's trying to come in. She's messing with the door handle. Sorry, that was distracting. But, I haven't been sealing everything with polyacrylic now, but like I said, if I'm doing folk art paint or if it's, like, a sign or something that's fully painted to where the whole acrylic is fully painted, there's no like clear showing at all, then I will, because if it gets scratched at all, if for any reason it will, oh gosh, we have some weirdos. It will, geez, why? Please stop. Sorry guys, I don't know how to. Okay, are we good, guys? I apologize for that creepiness. Now that was really distracting. But I won't put polyacrylic. But like I said, if it's something that's going to be outside, like a wedding sign or something, absolutely polyacrylic, because you don't want it to get rained on and then that paint just start like dripping, or if it gets wet and the paint just starts like sliding off. Thank you, Sally. I know, the spammers. I wonder if it's even real people, like, because I know there's a lot of like bots and stuff. And so I'm like, is this like a real human that is on my live and is like posting this weird stuff? Or is this like a computer? Who knows? Anyways, thank you, Sally, for handling that for me. This is not the one I was looking for. Where is the packing slip for this order? Here it is. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. So weird. Okay, so I have all of the vinyl already weeded, because y'all already know when I'm trying to weed vinyl, I need to be able to think about the vinyl and the vinyl only, because I will mess this up so bad if I'm like trying to do too many things at once. I always try to weed my vinyl before we get on here, so that, plus like sometimes you're weeding something and it gets like messed up while you're weeding it, and that's the worst, having to like recut something. I don't want to have to do that while I'm on my live, so try to get this done before. So we've got this like a steel gray color tag, and then we've got the names are all in white, white lettering. Okay, and my transfer tape. I hope that's what you meant, Glenda. I think that's what you were talking about, right? Like adding like a clear coat or something. I hope that's what you meant. Because I've had some people ask me before, like, do I put vinyl on the same side as the paint, or do I put it on the other side? I've had people ask me that before, and I always put it on the other side, not the side that I painted. I had someone spam my Etsy the other day. They sent me a message to give them $165 plus more than 30 samples. What? Oh my gosh, that is so weird. Why would you give them $165? Yeah, that's really weird. Very weird. I've never had like anyone reach out to me about Etsy. I have had, like, since I've started my YouTube channel, I've had a few like really weird people email me, like asking like if I'll do some, like do a, not even like a sponsored video or anything. Like, I'm not at that level, definitely not yet, but it was more like, it was, one of them was like an Amazon, it was someone that has like something on Amazon, and it was a like a vinyl, it was kind of like a weeding kit, but it came with like everything, but it looked like so cheaply made. Anyways, they wanted me to buy the product and then talk about it in my video. I was like, no. I didn't even reply, because it was just a really weird message anyway, like the way that it was written. I was like, this is weird. But I've never really had anyone through Etsy. Like, I wonder if you can report people that do stuff like that, because I feel like that's weird. Like, you shouldn't be doing that when it comes to Etsy. I feel like you shouldn't be on there trying to like ask people for money. That's kind of weird. Okay, good, Glenda. I'm glad that I was able to answer your question. Do you do acrylics too, Glenda? I had to respond in some fashion since we get dinged if we don't respond within 24 hours. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. That's so weird that they started doing that. But yeah, just gotta say something, right? Teen, if you report a spam, you don't have to respond. It won't go against you. Oh, that's good to know, Sally. I didn't know that. If you set... Oh, hi, Beth. How are you? If you set auto reply on your Etsy messaging, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's good to know, too. See, I don't have any auto replies on or anything. Mark as spam, yeah. I'm actually thinking about taking a little break next week. My daughter's birthday is next weekend. We're having her a little get together with her and some of her little kid friends. And so I'm thinking about taking off next week because my husband's going to be off work too. Oh yeah, tomorrow's is it tomorrow? Oh no. Okay. No, so he's working next week and he'll be off the week after that. So I'm thinking about taking off maybe this coming week and next week to... Okay, I'm not even thinking straight. Next week and the week after that to just get ready for her birthday, her little get together we're having, and then just enjoy time with my husband while he's off work. We might take a little day trip to Waco or something. We've thought about doing that because that's where anyone who's not from Texas or doesn't know much about Waco, Texas, it's about maybe 2 hours from us or so, maybe an hour and a half. And that's where Magnolia, the whole Magnolia Fixer Upper, I think that's the name of the show. Joanne and what's his name? Anyway, I love me some Joanne. I have all her little cookbooks, and I want to go to Waco to see. They have a little restaurant there, and they have something called the Silos. I've never been. I've heard it's totally overrated and that it's kind of like a family, a lot of families go, but people say it's overrated and it's kind of not much of an experience, but I want to go because it's not that far from us, and maybe I'll see, Chuck, that's his name. Maybe I'll see Chuck and Joanne out at the Silos. I can get me a picture. No, I really do like her though. She seems just a sweet person. I don't know if y'all, of course I don't know her, but from the TV, she just seems like she has a good soul. I don't know. She's got a good spirit about her. So anyway, we might do that. We'll see what happens. And then my birthday is the week after that, so I don't know what we're going to do for that. Getting old, you guys. Oh, but my point in telling y'all was that I wanted to ask you guys, should I deactivate my listings? Which I don't, that's my last choice, because every time I've ever deactivated my listings, it takes me at least a week or 2 weeks to start getting orders again. And I've been having a good flow of orders, so I really don't want to disrupt it too much as far as the algorithm. So I guess I could either deactivate my listings. Y'all tell me what y'all would do. I could also, where's the other one? Here it is. I could also just raise my prices, so maybe a lot of orders won't come through. I already extended my shipping time, so that's already been done. But I just don't know what else to do, because even with my shipping time, I've still been getting orders ever since I extended it. I think 2 days ago. I've still been getting orders today and yesterday. So, what should I do, you guys, as far as that goes? Or should I just deactivate and then just don't stress about it? What would you guys do? Because it's not I'm taking months off. I'm just taking a week and a half or so. But yeah. Joanna Gaines. Yep, that's her. Have y'all watched any of her videos of her cooking? Oh my gosh, it's so relaxing. Like, I'm telling you, she has like the sweetest soul. I just feel like she's really, really sweet. What's her age? Oh, you're talking about my daughter? She is going to be 2 next weekend, which is crazy. I forgot to feel this one. I can't believe she's about to be 2. It's just nuts. From my experience, it takes a long time regardless to get back in the algorithm. I always deactivate. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably. That way I don't have to stress. We can go out of town if we're going to, just kind of relax and not have to stress. If an order does come in, then I'm not like, oh my gosh, I have to get this done, you know? Probably still work on a couple of videos though. Extend the shipping times, never put on vacation or deactivate. It will mess up algorithm. See, I've seen that too, Beth. I feel like it does. It kind of like definitely vacation. I've never done vacation mode, but I've heard people have done it, and it kind of like takes you longer to get back into the swing of things. Really, start getting orders again. But yeah. Extend the shipping time. See, I did that already. I took it from. I've always had it at 3 to 5 business days, but I have it now at 5 to 7, I think it is. So yeah, fun age. Yeah, it is a fun age, I will say. She's talking a lot now too. It's crazy seeing them grow up. What is this? What is going on? Report. What do I do with this person? Okay, sorry guys, the spammer came back. How did he come back? Thought we got him. That's weird. Is it a different page? Come on now, go on somewhere else. We don't need no spammers over here. Okay, those are all done. So here's these. So now I just need to cut the ribbons and put those on there. And then here's this one they just ordered one. I think that's her wedding day, and that'll be her last name. So that's really sweet. I read a post somewhere where the shop owner raised her prices to a ridiculous price, like $1,000. Oh wow. And put shop notes so that she's all the way on vacation. I don't know if that works. Yeah, I mean, I've heard too, like raising your prices, of course, you know, it'll slow down orders if your price is like way more than everyone else's, but $1,000, people would think I'm crazy if they saw that. And that's another thing, like during the time frame, I'm just like, I don't want like people who follow me on YouTube or like anyone that finds my Etsy or my my website and see like if I'm charging a lot and it's just like, oh, just for like this week, like I was just trying to like slow down sales or something. I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, she charges so much, because you know you always have people say little things like, oh, you charge too much, or oh, I can't believe you're getting away with that pricing or something. I haven't had very many people say that to me, but I've heard other people like on other lives of Etsy sellers, people say like, or people have messaged them not trying to place an order, not trying to like support their business, but they're just like, I can't believe you get away with charging that much for this little thing or something. So I'm not trying to be attacked. Not trying to be attacked on my page. I don't know if that works, but you'll still be in search of the algorithm. Yeah, so I mean, that's definitely true. It won't mess with the algorithm. But I guess maybe like slowing down sales anyway, like even just not getting active sales, maybe that would mess with the algorithm too, right? Like if you're not getting consistent sales anymore because your prices are higher, maybe that'll mess with it too. Raising prices will scare away future buyers. Yeah. You want them to still order from you, so extending shipping time is better. Okay. Yeah, that's true, Beth. Because I've noticed a lot of people who favorite something, like I'll see, because it tells you like activity and stuff, and I'll see like somebody who favorites something, and it's like a month or two later when they actually order that thing. So I would hate have already favorited something, and then they come back and they're like, oh my gosh, she's charging so much for this now, or something. It would like scare somebody away. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead. These are really pretty. It's like a terracotta color. Really pretty. I feel like I need some music in here. Need like some tunes playing or something. Okay, so that one's done. That one needs to be painted. This one. Okay. This is all good information when I decide to go on vacation. Yeah. See, I've never done vacation mode, but I think I would just deactivate if I was. Instead of vacation mode, I think I would choose to deactivate before I did vacation mode for sure. Unless maybe like if I was like going like if I was like on maternity leave or like going to be gone for like months, then I would probably go on vacation mode, I think, because I feel like just deactivating it might give well, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. I feel like vacation mode would be more for if you're going away for like months at a time and you're like, okay, I'm like shutting down for a while. Cassie, have you made anything for back to school yet? I actually have. I made something this week, which I added to my shop last night. And I shipped off today. Little Miss Sally, I asked her if her children would be my models. So I made these back to school signs. It just says like first day of kindergarten for her youngest one, and then first day of 6th grade. I'll have to show you guys I can show you a picture of what I made. But yeah, it was really simple, just like a white background with black lettering. But I have in my shop where you can like choose whatever, so the customer can choose any color that I have. It doesn't have to be the white background, but I thought the white and black would look really sharp from my product photos. So yeah, I sent those out to her today. So she's gonna take a few pictures with her kids for me so I can use them on my shop. And that was so sweet of her to agree to that. They're so pretty. Oh, thank you, Sally. Thank you. Hey, Nellie. What are you doing, girl? Okay, so I'm just finishing up putting these names on here. Oh, yeah, Nellie. Let me know. I'll make you some. Looks like this one. I'm going to take something off of this one. Okay, let's see. Looks like a little bit of the backing paper got stuck on the back of here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry, y'all. I thought I was going to have to redo that, but I was able to fix it. Hey, Rowena. Did I say your name right? How are you? Thank you for joining us. Just finishing up these orders. Oh, no. I knew that was going to happen. Sorry, let me fix this. I gotta concentrate. This font that I used for these is so thin in some areas, and it whenever I pulled that transfer tape off, it kind of pulled back the Y on this letter. I'm trying to put it right back. Oh goodness, am I gonna have to redo this? Nope, I think I got it. I saved it. That's amazing. I was able to save it. The Y, it's so thin. I don't know if you can see, but the Y kind of like pulled up and I had to put it back down. Okay. Hi, Moose and Pickles. How are you? Anyone on here own both Cricut Maker and Cricut Explorer? I'm waiting on a really good sale for the second machine. Okay. I don't have the Explorer. I have the Maker. But honestly, I feel like I don't even need the Maker because I don't like I think the Maker was for more like thicker materials, like if you're cutting like leather or I don't know, things like that. But all I cut is vinyl, like vinyl and cardstock every now and then. But for the most part, it's just vinyl. So I really could have just gotten the Explorer, but you live and you learn. If I do get a second machine, I'll probably just get the Explorer, honestly. But like I said, it just depends, in my opinion, as far as I have seen, it just depends on what you're trying to cut. If anyone else has Cricut and knows a little bit more than that, please share with us. But I think that it just depends on what you're trying to cut, like the however thick it is. Because I know the Maker cuts things that are a lot thicker. Watching here from New Zealand. Thank you for joining us. Over in New Zealand, I've never been there. Love that orange. Yes, it's so pretty, Sally. Hi, Bernice. How are you doing, girl? What are you up to today? Okay, so now we're going to do ribbons. Let me get all this put up. Y'all, I can't work with the mess. If there's like a lot of stuff scattered around, it like gives me anxiety. I have to like finish one thing and then get my other stuff out. If I'm going to like the next step. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like if there's a bunch of stuff laying around, it gives me like anxiety. I guess I can go ahead and add this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one actually. This is just my little microfiber cloth. I'm just wiping on this acrylic. If you do acrylics, then you know microfiber cloth, or maybe you don't know, I'll tell you. Microfiber cloth is the way to like care for acrylic, because if you use like paper towel or any other type of like rougher like cloth or something, it'll scratch that acrylic up so bad. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. But with microfiber, I can like push down as hard as I want to. I can really clean this thing off and won't have any trouble at all. Got a lot of little fingerprints on this one. I actually had, I don't know if you guys use a lot of, like any of y'all that do paint, like a lot of, even wood maybe, you could have this problem. But so what happened was I used some of this Valspar paint, which I believe this is a water-based paint. I don't know for sure, actually. I think it's something with, I think it's water-based. So what happened was I had this paint, and then let me show you the other paint that I used. And it like, I don't know if y'all ever put like two different types of paint, like one on top of the other. It like separated. It was so weird, kind of like oil separated water almost. It was so strange. But let me show you the paints I'm talking about, and then y'all can tell me like if you've seen this happen before. Okay, here's the other one. So this is the paint that I used. This is the white color that I used on here. So this is like plain old house paint. Whenever I went to Lowe's the other day, actually, Moose and Pickles gave me this idea. She was telling me that because you guys know I'm trying to, well, if you don't know, I am trying to transfer like all my colors that I use from Folk Art brand over to this Valspar paint. But I have to like color match everything to make sure that the colors that I have on my color chart are matching up with the colors that I'm switching over to. So she gave me the idea of just taking my color chart with me to Lowe's, and I actually did that. So thank you so much for that idea. I did end up doing that the other day, and I was able to match up quite a few colors. Well, while I was there, I needed just plain white because I've been doing a lot of white lately, and then I put white here on this one. So this tan color here is the Valspar paint. Then the white is this, it's like just plain house paint, I think. But the guy, he was like, don't get white in this one, like get it in a bigger can because I told him I use white a lot. And then also he was saying that it's like pure white and it's like probably supposed to be like the most pure white that you'll find as far as like the color samples. There's like a million different ones. And he's like, just buy a can of this, it's easy. So I did. And like I said, last night I was in here painting this and it kind of like separated, but that was my first coat that I put on there. The first thing I did was I put the this like tan color, and then after that dried, I came back and did the white, and I was going to put the white. I wanted it to be all over the back so it would all be the same color. Um but it started to like separate, which was really weird. So like I said, I think it's because this paint might be like a water-based paint and it's a satin finish. And then this paint, I think it's like a latex-based paint. I could be wrong. That's just me assuming as far as I know. Um, See, this paint has a primer in it too. I don't know what it was, but it just started separating, which was weird. But all I did was I just went in today once it was fully dry and I just painted a second coat. And I was like, let me just see how it goes. I was totally like, hey, if I have to scrap this and do another one, whatever, it's fine. But I went ahead and did that second coat and it looks better. I mean, you can still see like a little bit where, I don't know if you guys can see that, where it like separated. But I think it's okay now. I'm gonna do a clear coat, probably acrylic on there tonight, and then let it dry overnight. But yeah, it was just really weird. I don't know if have you guys ever had that before with paints, like where they start to like, it's like they just don't lay good on top of each other, maybe because of what they're made of. Let's see. For knees, I'm just enjoying the last of summer before. Okay, yeah, before her son goes back to school in 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, back to school is so close. It's crazy. Yes, enjoy that time. I have the explore, but what the maker to do thicker. Oh, you want the maker so you can do thicker cuts. Yeah, but as soon as they come out, I know they keep coming out with new Cricuts. I know, and I already want. I mean, I don't need another one. Like the one I have is perfectly fine. But if I was to get another one, I would want the newest one that they came out with. Of course, always you want the newest thing, right? Let's see. I have the Explorer 3. I agree with everyone. I'm not sure I would use for the thicker materials. Yeah. Same for me, Bernice. But whenever I first got my Cricut, it was so like spur of the moment. It was like totally random. I just told my husband one day, I was like, I think I'm gonna open an Etsy shop and I need a Cricut. And he was like, okay, let's go get a Cricut. And we went that same day. So I really did like not a lot of research. I maybe for a few hours that day. I kind of like watched YouTube videos and stuff, but I just went with whatever I thought was the best one because I had no clue what I was going to end up doing. So I was like, let me just get the best one that they have because I'd rather do that than get the other one and not be able to do stuff that I want to do eventually. Go ahead and put this on here. Make sure I put this on here straight. Do y'all get nervous when y'all are putting stuff like this on? Because it's like once you put it down, you're done. Okay, perfect. Oh, I love it. Look, you guys. This is the newest item I added to my shop recently. I added it a few days ago, maybe like a week ago. And I've already gotten so many like favorites and a lot of people messaging me about it and stuff. This is my first order for it, but yeah, I love these. I know y'all have probably seen these with wood. I've seen these with wood on Etsy, and I was like, you know what? I can do that with acrylic. And so I sure did it. I love the way these turn out. So pretty. Okay, so that one's done. I'm going to not package that one up yet so that I can take some pictures of it tomorrow for my Instagram, which I'm trying to be more active on, but you know, life is life. Okay, so, oh, sorry, I think I missed some. Let's see. I've been working with a lot of acrylic bookmarks lately, and wiping off greasy fingerprints really takes some time. Yeah, the more I wipe, the more I smudge. Yes, Tian, I totally agree with you. Like whenever you get little fingerprints, if you haven't tried microfiber cloths, I just get these on Amazon. I actually have them linked in a lot of my videos, these cloths, but just really look up like microfiber cloths, or you can get them at like Walmart or something too. But they work so well, like to get the little fingerprints, or like if you get like any vinyl, if you have to like pick up vinyl, like if you have to move something like really quick, you can kind of wipe off any stickiness that's left over really easily with a microfiber cloth. I heard that these samples are different formula. Maybe so, Sally. Yeah, I mean, maybe so. That could be it. But I have so many colors that I don't want to have to like buy a bunch of these because I don't know where I would store them because I have like 20 something colors. So that's why these little ones are so much easier. But I want to be able to like layer paints, and there's certain things where like the ombre, I have an item that I do like ombre, and that would be weird, like mixing two different colors. So I did think like, because what I did on the first, like the sample sign that I made of the Hello by Name is, I used this paint here, and then I did the white paint was Folk Art brand, and there was no problem at all. Like I said, I just got that white paint a couple of days ago, so it has to be something like that. I think you're right. It has to be something with the formula. Yeah. Brandon sounds like my husband, so supportive. I love that. He is very supportive. I got me a good one. Thank you, Tian. Thank you, Bernice. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nellie. Thank you, Sally. Well, thank you, Bernice. I definitely try. He does. He definitely does try. He's a good guy. So cute. Thank you, Kristen. Okay, now I'm going to, you know what? I think this white ribbon is going to be perfect, actually. It's rolling up a little bit. I'm going to cut this off. And this one here, I believe, needs a white ribbon. Where are my? Here they are. What time is it? 8:01. Time for my baby to go to bed. Okay, yeah, white ribbon here. That one's still kind of rolling up. I'm not going to use that one. I'll just use this one. I'll just leave it this long. Armand, you do have a good one. Yes, you know he's a good one. Armand is one of my husband's best friends. They were in the military together, and they've been friends for how many years, Armand? Have y'all been friends? Something like maybe 13 or 14, 15 years? I don't know how long. I think that's so cool when you can be friends with someone for such a long time. Don't tell him I said that, though. Oh, well, he saw. Y'all be nice to each other. 16 years. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. That's like half of y'all's life. Half of your lives, y'all have been friends. If not more than half your life. I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff, but I feel like that's a long time. Don't remind us. I will definitely continue to remind you guys. I think that's very special. Thank you for serving, Brandon. My husband served for almost 11 years. Got a few more. Yep. Yes, definitely thankful for all of the men that have served, men and women that have served our country. Very special people. I've known Derek for 15 years. Yeah, that's crazy. So crazy. I feel the love. So funny. Okay, so now I'm going to, I think these need twine ribbon. So this one's done. We'll set that one to the side. You know what, I'll just leave it there for now. Now let's do these. These need to have twine ribbon. "17 years, huh?" I think I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. He says thank you, guys. He's in there reading stories. I can hear him. He's in there reading a book to our 2-year-old. Oh, am I going to have enough? I'm going to have to open up my other one. What's everybody up to? It's like dinner time. Y'all cooking dinner, or what are you guys up to? Anybody else working like me? Okay. Now I have a little mess here. I think I got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need 2 more. Let's see if I have some more twine in here. I think I've got a few more things of it. My children only need me when I sit down to do something that is not snack related. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. How old are your kids? That is so funny. My child is always grabbing my hand and pulling me to the pantry. That's her way of telling me she wants a snack. Or actually, that's her way of telling me she wants a cookie. Let's not say snack. She knows what she wants, and it's a cookie. So funny. Y'all made them miss each other. They're on the phone now. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. I don't know why they're acting like they don't love each other when you know they do. So funny. I'm just relaxing. My husband went to his council meeting. Oh yeah, your husband, the mayor. Just relaxing, huh? Did you get rain today in Dallas? Yes, we got rain here in Weatherford. Oh, you live in Weatherford. Okay, that's not too far. The lightning sparked a fire down the street. Oh my gosh, my husband had to call the fire department. Wow. Yeah, we got rain. It was probably around like 12 or so. We got some rain. But no, we didn't get any, like, too much lightning. Where do you get your twine? I got this twine. I think I got it at Walmart. I'm pretty sure. I just got a little ball here of it. Let me see. Yeah, this one was from Walmart. I got it over in like the craft section, I think it was. Four and a half and 6. Oh my goodness. Those are fun ages though, I bet. 4 and a half and 6. So you're gonna have what, preschool, and then what is that? First grade or second grade? First grade probably, right? My Belgian ran into our tiny pantry when the thunder hit. Is that a dog? I'm not so I'm not sure. I'm assuming that was a dog, right? Cross stitching. Wow. I've never cross stitched before, but I've seen those and they're beautiful. What are you cross stitching? Yes, a dog. They are primarily used in the police force. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. Ran to the pantry, huh? When the thunder hit, yeah. I think that's probably a good place to be when there's some thunder and lightning. I see why they did run there. It's so funny to see ferocious animal be scared of thunder. Right, that is so funny. They look like German shepherds. Oh yeah. She shook like Jello. That is so funny. So funny. Well, I'll show you one of these. What they look like with the twine on them. So whenever the customer gets it, they'll just tie it in like a little bow and tie it onto their like wedding dress or their the bridesmaids dresses. I love this twine though. I haven't had anyone order that in a long time. Forgot how pretty that looks with the acrylic. Tiny short-haired German shepherd. A skinny short-haired German shepherd. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for joining us. And then my German shepherd. She didn't. Okay, yeah. That's so funny how some dogs are like terrified and they just like go running. And then some dogs are just like, what's going on? That's funny. Halloween witch. Yes, I love this gray too. That's what it looks like once I've got it all packaged up. I've been using these lately. It's like a linen color, like not linen color. A linen has like a linen texture to it, but it's like this beige color. But I have a lot of these cuts. I'm just gonna use these. Because I've been having them for a while and I'm like, let me just use these other ones that I had cut because just use them up. Don't be wasteful. Here, I'll put this over here. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, everyone give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying. I hope you guys are enjoying hanging out with me. I know it's not like the most exciting thing, but I enjoy hanging out with you guys. And thank you guys for working with me and hanging out with me while I do what I gotta do. Keeping me company. Cassie, do you ship those in a box or bubble mailer? It honestly just depends on how many. If it's anything over maybe like 8 or 9 of them, I have to ship them in a box because the bubble mailer will be like too thick, like they won't all fit in there. But typically, I will ship them in a bubble mailer. Like I had an order last week, it was like 12 of them box because they wouldn't all fit in a bubble mailer. But either way, really. Thank you, Glinda. Yeah, they turned out really nice. It's awesome when you see the finished product of something. All right. This little twine stuff gets everywhere. If you've ever worked with twine before, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Like little pieces of it just scatter. All right, let's see here. Is anybody else doing any cool back to school stuff? I know, Sally, you said you've got some back to school stuff coming, right? Okay, so oh no. I want to, but don't know if it's too late to list. I put one up last night. I just put my back to school stuff up last night. So it is not too late to list, girl. Go ahead and do it. Even if you only get like a few orders for that thing, then that's totally fine. Hopefully you'll get, whatever you do end up out. It'll do really good. But I feel like back to school is people do a lot because they want to take a good picture, like the first day of school picture. So I feel like a lot of people do go look on Etsy. And I've had like items that I've listed and I've gotten orders for it the same day that I listed it. So, I mean, honestly, it could still be okay, even though it is so close to back to school. I say go for it. I have been wanting to try making acrylic baby milestones for over 4 months. Have a box design and everything. Just need to bite the bullet. Yes, just go for it. I say definitely go for it. And just try. Like I would just say just make like a sample set. I just posted a video last week of how to make baby milestones. And that set that I made there, that's the same one that I've made it so many times now, but whenever I first started acrylics, that's the very first acrylic item I made was baby milestones. And it looked the same exact way as the ones in the video. The same color and everything, which is crazy because it's like a full circle moment, I guess. But yeah, I would say go for it. Because once you do it and you see the finished product, you're going to be like, You're gonna love it. I haven't been open for a year, but the last several months have been such a learning curve. Goals for my second year. Yes, absolutely. And that's what it's all about. I mean, we're all still learning. I mean, I've only been doing acrylics for a year now. Actually, the first items that I made were last year around the time of my daughter's birthday. Was like the first sign I had ever made was for her birthday party. The first cake topper I ever made was for her cake. So, I mean, that was just a year ago. So, it's crazy how, you know, once you set a goal and just working at it, definitely can look back one day. Like I look back now and I'm like, man, I've been working with acrylic and, running my business now. I've had my business open for October, I think, or when did I open? It was 2020. Yeah, so December of this year. December of this year will be sorry. I'm sorry. It was November, but I was selling Christmas stuff, so that's why I'm thinking December. But it was like mid-November whenever I opened my shop 2 years ago. But I didn't start doing acrylics. I started out doing like tumblers and shirts and stuff like that. And then about 6 months after I started my business, I decided to switch over to doing acrylics. Oh my gosh, how does this person keep coming back to our page? I don't know what to do with this person. Okay. Sorry again for the spammers, guys. I keep reporting them. I guess that's all I can do. I just report and delete. Weirdos. Make sure to block from channel. Okay. Let me see if I can, because it says hide user. It doesn't give me an option to block. It just says report. I think it's a different page. I think it's like a little bit of a different name. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it is the same page. Weird. I don't have an Etsy shop, but my husband has created my own website. Okay. I want to venture into doing custom orders, but don't want to become overwhelmed. Yes, I totally feel you on that. I would say just go for it. Just go for it. I mean, Etsy, honestly, that's where like 80% of my sales come from. And I do have my own website too, but it depends on what you want. So if you just want to like advertise, you have to figure out where you're going to advertise. Are you going to advertise through Instagram, like to your website, or how are you going to get the traffic to your site? That's the main thing to think about. The thing about Etsy and why it is so great is that it's a platform where people come looking for things like what you're making. So it's easier to sell there because you don't have to like make people come to your site like through social media or posting or like ads of your own. It's like Etsy is sending them to you through the search. So it just depends really on what you're, if you do want to use Etsy or not. But I say just go for it. Open up your Etsy shop. Like I said, that's where I get most of my sales. And if you start getting too many sales, you can always deactivate. You can always like lower your quantity to where stuff goes like, I think you can make it to where like stuff will go like sold out or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, if y'all have done that. But you can like adjust your quantity to where you can't get more than like, I don't know what you're going to be selling, but to where you can't get more than like 1 or 2 orders or however many you feel like you can handle for that week, or maybe I don't know how you would look at it. But if any of y'all have done that, like as far as like adjusting the quantity, that's another option too that you could try. Okay, so these are packaged. Oh, I have one more. But yeah, I would say go for it, honestly. Etsy has been such a blessing to me. Like, I know a lot of people complain about it and the fees, and I totally understand. I'm right there with you guys. Like, the fees even went up. I know y'all know the fees went up recently, and it's just like it's like you put all this hard work into something, and then for someone to just kind of take some of your money, like a large, sometimes it's a big cut of your money. Like if it's a big order or if it's something that's more expensive, like it could be a good amount, like that they're taking like several dollars, in fees. So definitely don't love that. But Etsy has been such a blessing to me. Like just that's like I said, where most of my sales come. Um, I think it's a good tool. Like I said, some people are getting away from Etsy because they're not happy with the fees, or maybe they have certain things that they want to sell that Etsy doesn't allow, or whatever the case may be. But to me, I feel like it's been such a good thing for my business. So I definitely want to continue using it as long as it's um, serving me. It's helping me. It's helping me grow my business and helping customers find my business too. So I don't have too many complaints about it except for the fees. I don't love that, but it's just part of it right now, I guess. Unless you just do your own website and then you have like constant traffic that you're able to just take your orders through your website. A lot of people use social media to do that. Like it's not like you can't do it without Etsy. I feel like you definitely can. But for me, it's been like even when I do post on social media, I do get some orders through my website, but it's not as often as Etsy for sure. Like most of the time, it's Etsy. Thank you, Cassie. I will definitely try the samples you mentioned this weekend. I will even share them when. Yes, please do share. Love to see. I've been on Etsy since 2005, and even though fees go up, it still works out less than your website and pay for advertising. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. Because once you start like paying for ads on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, which I totally have done and I agree with, if you feel like that helps grow your business, go for it. Like I said, I've done ads too, but whenever you add it up, it's kind of like, yeah, it kind of like all comes out in the wash, they say. I don't know where I got that from. It's like an older saying, but I feel like it kind of like all evens out in the end. So like might as well just use Etsy because you are getting that directed straight to your business from them searching. And what do they say? They say that Etsy is a hot market. So people go on Etsy looking to buy something or they're shopping. It's like a shopping site. So if someone's going looking to buy something, they're going to think they're more opt to buy something, more like likely to buy something because they're in the mindset of I'm going to buy something here on this site. So whenever they see your item and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to buy that," it's because they're like a hot customer is what I've heard people say. But like on Instagram, people don't scroll through Instagram. I know I don't scroll through Instagram looking for things to buy. I don't go to Instagram to shop. Some people might buy things off Instagram that they see, which is totally fine. And I've done it before too. But when I go on Instagram, that's not my purpose. Versus when I go on Etsy, my purpose is to buy something. So I'm more likely to buy something that I see there. Does that make sense to you guys? I actually was listening to, I got that, like the hot customer or the cold customer, which is like a cold customer would be someone scrolling through Instagram and they like happen to look at an ad that you have or something and click on it, but they don't buy something because that's not where their mindset is, you know? But yeah, I got that from it was like a business YouTube page that I follow. And this guy gives so many good tips for like sales and marketing your business and a lot of small business tips. But that's where I got that one from. Yes, the CEO of Good and Love Co. Yes, Ashley, that's me. Thank you for joining us, Ash. Her wedding is coming up in a little over a month, right? So exciting. Yes, definitely agree with Beth. Been on Etsy since 2005. That is a long time. Wow. That's really amazing. Really, really amazing that you've had your business open that long. Have you ever checked out Carly Keller on YouTube? She does a lot of wedding signs. Yes, I'm actually subscribed to her. She is really good. Really, really good. I love the idea that you sorry, I'm reading this wrong. She does a lot of wedding signs and offers sign rental. I love the idea that you don't do the acrylic. I'm sorry, I am not able to read this. Let me try again. I love that idea, but I don't know if the acrylic would actually hold up. Thoughts? Oh, for sign rentals? Okay, so I have like thought about that too, but it just seems like a lot of moving parts to me. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a good idea because whenever you think about it, like someone who does buy an acrylic sign for their wedding, what are they going to do with the sign afterward? Like, I don't know. They just kind of like throw it away, maybe? I'm not sure, but it would be more worth like just renting it, right? I don't know. But I think also it would have to be like clear signs, like anything that you have like painted, of course you can't like take the paint off. So they would have to just do clear signs, which I have seen. I definitely do follow Carly. I really love her channel. If y'all haven't followed her, you do acrylics, especially wedding stuff. She's a really good channel to follow on here. Um, but yeah, it just seems like it would be a lot because what if something gets damaged? I'm sure there's like they would have to just buy the sign from you at that point if it's like too damaged. And then also like stands as well. Like I see a lot of people do like rentals of sign stands along with the signs. So that could be something too. I mean, there's got to be something to it. It must work because so many people do sign rentals. I've also seen people have like really beautiful mirrors that they buy and then they do like seating charts on it. I think that is the prettiest thing ever. I personally am not at the seating chart level yet. Maybe one day I'll make a seating chart and I'll be like, okay, I can definitely do this. But it just seems like so many names and letters that I'm just like steering away from it for now. But I think that's so beautiful doing the rentals of the mirrors. I think it looks so good. As a buyer, there is better buyer protection than a website. Yes, Glenda, you're totally right about that for sure. I just happen to live near a ton of wedding venues and thought it would be awesome. Cut down on waste. You're so right. I would look into it and maybe partner even with one of the venues, or if you find a good. This is one thing that I have heard. If you find a good wedding planner, maybe that works out of one of those venues or works at all of them. Like maybe she does weddings throughout any of those venues in that area. Like get together with her and maybe like any of her brides, like she could refer them to you. So that would be a really easy way to get customers in the beginning, maybe too, while you are starting the rental process for sure. I think that would be good. Definitely something to look into. I think further down the road, I might get more into that, but I'm already a little bit overwhelmed with what I do have going on, just with life, plus like everything with my business and YouTube and everything. But I think that the sign rental thing could be something definitely to look into. Okay, what am I thinking about? Y'all, I'm like so out of it right now. Okay, so I need cream and white ribbon too. Here's my white. Can y'all hear my child screaming? She's probably yelling at the TV. She needs to be getting ready for bed. All right, so one white ribbon and then 4 cream ribbons. This cream ribbon is really pretty. I haven't used it in a while. Cut that a little bit straighter. Oh, and you know what else I've seen? I think I've seen Carly. She does like full wedding venue setups, like even candles and like I can't think of what else she does, but like table numbers and like table decor and all that. That might be something too. If you're gonna do the signs, maybe you could do like the whole venue, like all of the signage for the tables and everything. That would be really good. A lot of work, but probably worth it, honestly, because would be a lot, but definitely worth it, I think. That's a really good idea. I will get in touch with some wedding planners. Yeah, definitely do that. And keep me posted because I might be behind you here in Dallas doing something like that. I actually did a wedding sign not that long ago I feel like a lot of people like to get wedding signs locally too, to where it doesn't have to be shipped. Um, I've had a few customers message me on Etsy before and ask me what the shipping process would be and all that. And I mean, I've never seen like a lot of signs get damaged. Maybe anyone who does larger signs could say this for sure, but I feel like acrylic does pretty good like in shipping, but some of the larger signs, if they get tossed around, I mean, you could have to remake a whole nother sign, and that could be a lot of work and a lot of like out of pocket costs if it does get damaged. So I think that it is nice to be able to do signs locally. I actually added did this. I added my a listing to Facebook Marketplace for my larger wedding signs, so that if anyone local did want one, that way they don't have to worry about the whole shipping process and potentially getting damaged and all that. So yeah, I did add that to Facebook Marketplace. I thought that would be a good place because I've sold a few other things on there, and I feel like it's pretty. I mean, we haven't really met any weirdos or anything, but I feel like it could be good for local brides who don't, like I said, don't want to worry about the whole shipping thing. And I'm down for it because you guys know shipping cuts into your profits. So I'm definitely down for that. Here for the local brides. I watch Carly too. She does more than I'd be able to manage, but yeah, she does such beautiful work. And yes, more than I could ever manage. Like seeing some of the stuff that she does, I'm like, oh my God, she's amazing. But I think you guys too, she's probably been doing this for a really long time. And she's like perfected all of the things that we thought about, like all the moving parts. She's probably perfected all of that. So I'm sure she's been right where we are, like wondering about it and all that. But she's got it going on, that's for sure. Me making a seating chart is going to look like my 4-year-old decorating cookies. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Yes, I feel like a seating chart, like you have to be so precise with that. So precise. And especially like doing it with vinyl, because I use vinyl. I don't do like calligraphy. Well, I haven't learned yet. I want to learn. If you know how to do calligraphy, then I admire you because I cannot do that. My handwriting isn't terrible, but it's definitely not good enough to like be writing on acrylics for sure. But I don't know. A seating chart seems like a lot, especially like I said with vinyl, the tiny little letters. Maybe if it's like a big enough chart and there's not like that many names, you can make them bigger to where it'd be easier to weed. But yeah, it's a lot of work for sure. Hello from Italy. Hi, thank you for joining us. How do you say your name? Gizali? I don't want to mess your name up. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful name though. Oh, you've got the Italy flag. Cheese, pizza, pizza, pizza. Yes. I've never been to Italy, but I've heard it is really beautiful. Oh, okay, I need 5 of these. Oh yeah, I still have to do this part. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm so out of it. 4, 5. I love the way this cream ribbon looks. It's a thicker ribbon too. But here's this one with the cream ribbon. I used one of her recommended fonts, Pacific Beach, and it actually cuts nicely for a small font. Okay, I cut it using the washi tape setting. Oh, Pacific Beach. Let me write that down. I'm going to have to try that one. Because there's a few fonts that I have tried, and no matter how, like, big I make it, I still struggle, like, with weeding it. But I like the font. Like, but a lot of the skinnier ones, they get me. All right, I'm going to look up that Pacific Beach font in the washi tape setting. Let me write that too. Okay. Yeah, that's a really good tip. Thank you for sharing that with me. But yeah, that sounds like it would be good for a seating chart. Definitely. Because weeding all of those small letters, whew, I would need some help for sure. Any of you small business owners, do y'all have assistance or help, or are any of y'all at that stage yet where you do need an extra set of hands? I'm definitely not. I feel like I can handle what I've got going on. Sorry if you hear my child screaming again. I feel like I can handle kind of like what I've got going on over here, but I know there are some of you guys who probably get so many orders. Like, whew, there are some Etsy shops that I bet get a ton of orders every day, and I don't know how I would do it. But they have to have a team. I just feel like you've got to have a team at that point when you get like maybe 60 orders a day or something. There's no way that one person could do it all. There's just no way. Unless you're like superhuman. Hello, thank you for joining us from India. Wow. Thank you for joining us. All right. I think I'm gonna probably about 20 more minutes and we'll wrap it up here. I can go get my baby to bed. And then, like I said, I just need to get in here and do a voiceover tonight for the video I'm trying to put out tomorrow. And then finish packaging these orders up. And then I will be done for the week. Thank you for having me. My wife makes crafts that I watch. Oh, my wife makes crafts that I watch. Oh, that's awesome. What kind of crafts does your wife do? That's sweet of you to watch her. I'm sure she enjoys that. I've heard of that tip too. I need to try it because I have a difficult time cutting small fonts. Yes. Yeah, those small fonts are tough. She makes dolls. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, I bet that's cool. Watching her make dolls. Takes a lot of talent to do some of this stuff that you guys do. The dolls represent boys in Pakistan. Wow. To bring peace. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, I think we're good on this one. Got a little bit of... Okay. Oh, goodness. It's been a a long week, you guys. I feel like I've gone to bed so late every night this week, just from working and everything. Need to get a good night's rest. I think tonight, after I finish what I gotta do, I'm gonna go and chill. Try to get to bed at a good time. Are you guys night people or are y'all morning people? Or are you both? I know some people probably stay up late at night and then probably get up early in the morning. I know my husband does. Hi. Speaking of. Hi, baby. What are you doing? What are you up to? It's your bedtime. You got your PJs? Say hello. Can you say hi, everybody? Say hi, everybody. You see yourself? Look at you. Look over here. Say hi.
Hi.
Can you blow a kiss?
Mom.
Good girl. You're such a big girl. What you been doing? Huh? What's this? Laundry soap? A little laundry soap? Oh. Thank you. You gonna go night-night?
Yeah.
Everyone's saying hi.
Hi.
We got the spammers back. Y'all, I don't know what to do with this. Everyone's saying hi,
Hey, Kaka.
Kaya. Hey, Kai. Uh-oh, no pins, no pins. Okay, time for bed. Can I have a hug? Oh no, baby, you want to grab she wants to grab everything. Can I have a kiss? Mwah. Thank you. You can go night-night. See you in the morning. Go with Dada. Yeah. Okay, you can go with Daddy? Mommy's gonna finish up. Go. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll see you soon. What happened?
No.
Okay? Okay, we'll see you in the morning. Bye, baby. Love you. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
That's so cool.
All right. She does not want to go, you guys. She wants to stay and hang out. Okay, I think I missed. Okay. Something else that helps with the small fonts is to add an outline of 0.01 to the letters and weld with oh, that's a really good tip. Thank you for sharing that. I've never thought of that. Wow. Okay, I'm going to definitely have to do that. Perhaps my wife can make a doll to honor this child. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I've heard that one too before. Yes, the spammer has been. Yes. I don't know what's up with that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rakesh, for joining us and for being here. Thank you for your well wishes. Grammy says hi. Yes. Such a sweetheart. She is. Do you make any Christmas ornaments out of acrylic? I've been thinking of trying those. Yes, I do, actually. And you know what's funny? They actually look just like these. It's basically, well, I have different ones. I have, these are like stocking tags. So around Christmas time, I just like kind of make these into stocking tags where they have everybody's names, like for the family. But then I also have some bigger ones that say like, like the family's last name and like the year, or just different styles that I've made. But yeah, definitely go for it. Acrylic ornaments sell really well on Etsy for sure. I want to try those. Already bought blanks. Yes, go for it, you guys. I'm telling you, acrylic ornaments. I was very overwhelmed last year. Let's just say that. It was a lot. I got super overwhelmed with making acrylic ornaments. I probably made like 200 or 300 of these. And that sounds like a big range, but it was a lot. It was at least 200 for sure. But yeah, definitely sell really well. Any advice on a good place to buy blanks? I buy most of mine off Amazon. Larger signs and stuff like that, or if you want like different type of like shapes, I use a company called Acrylic Blanks. It's in Canada, but it's in Canada. So if you don't live there, then the shipping can be kind of expensive if you don't. I think if you spend a certain amount, they change it all the time. But if you spend a certain amount, the shipping is free. So you don't have to worry about that part. And they do a really good job. They get it to you within like, I think the most it's taken is maybe like a week and a half or 2 weeks, maybe. But it's actually linked in a lot of my videos. I have their website linked. It's acrylicblanks.ca. That one is really good website. And their blanks are really inexpensive too. So if you order like in bulk, especially like I said, it's coming from Canada, order like as many as you can if you feel like you're going to sell that many. And then even last year, like I ordered so many from them. I ordered like little apples, like acrylic apples for teacher ornaments. I ordered like a shape like a cat. I ordered like dog bone ones, and I didn't sell all of them. I sold quite a few, but I still had some left. And this coming year, so even if you over order, then that's okay too. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are places in the US, but I haven't found one. If y'all know of any, like please let us know. But like as far as like ornament blanks, I don't know of very many others, like different shapes and stuff, but 90% of the blanks that I have, the acrylics that I use, I order on Amazon. Honestly, that's like, to me, I feel like is one of the best places to get them. Unless you're doing like larger signs, then there's an acrylic place in Houston that I've used, and they're really, really good. They got it to me in like 3 days, and I ordered some 18 by 24s. Yeah, they did a really good job. It's called Houston Acrylics. They have an Instagram, and then I think it's houstonacrylic.com is their website. But I've tried them out, and they do really good for the larger signs. Now they do like custom cuts, but you have to pay a little bit more for like different sizes and what they like stock, like what they have in stock there. But if you're doing like 18 by 24, I've done 24 by 35. They have those sizes that you can just order right there, and they're not a bad price. They're like maybe $13 or so for an 18 by 24, which is pretty good. So, do you make social media signs? How do we get the icons? I actually haven't made any social media signs. Yeah, I haven't made any of those yet. I would say maybe like download the SVGs. I think you can probably get like the different social media sites, like the SVGs of their icon or their logo. Maybe like download that off of probably on Google. You could probably find it. Or I'm trying to think. You could just download the SVGs and then use those. I hope that answered your question, but no, I haven't made any social media signs yet. I just ordered some on Amazon. Yet. Love Amazon for those acrylic blanks. Of course, Jennifer, happy to help. What's the best size for Christmas ornaments? I have 2 sizes. So these are 4-inch acrylic with a small hole. It's probably maybe, I don't know how many centimeters that hole is, but it's probably like a little bit smaller than like a hole punch. Those, and then I have these linked in a few of my videos, the exact ones that I ordered, that I always order. And then I also have some larger, let me see if I know I still have some, but let me see if I have one already made, like a sample. No, but here's a few of my, let me just show you guys. So these are 4.5-inch. These are white acrylic. I have clear ones too, but these are 4.5-inch. And then this is what I do. Like, so the only ones that I do on the 4-inch are like stocking tags. So that's like if anyone wants, you know how people put like all the names of everyone in the family on the tree, or they do like on the stocking, they'll put like each person's name, like they'll tie a little tag. That's what those are for. But all of like the family Christmas ornaments, they say like, you know, the council family, like I made one for us last year. I use the 4.5-inch acrylic. That way the letters aren't too small, because once you start putting like names and a lot of words and stuff, it can get kind of hard to like weed all that out. So just to keep it simple, I went with a 4.5 inch. There was a few customers that got it and like messaged me and they're like, oh, I thought it was smaller. But I'm like, I put the size in the description, like it's 4.5 inches. But one person was like, oh, I really want one that's smaller. And I was like, well, the smallest size I have is a 4-inch. So I went ahead and made that one for her and sent it to her. But not to be like mean about it, but I was just like, it was in the description box, like it's 4.5 inch. You know what I mean? But I went in and took care of her so she didn't have to like worry about it or anything, because she wasn't 1,000% happy, which is fine. I'm not gonna be able to make everybody happy, but I'll try my hardest. But I feel like 4.5 inches is a good size. And most everyone that has bought my 4.5 inches love the size. So it's few and far between that think it's a little bit too big. But I mean, I feel like a Christmas ornament, like that's like the same size as like a big ball, like Christmas ornament. I feel like it is. Then I have these. These are all different sizes, but I little cat. And then I have the apple. And then I have the little dog bone. Oh, and then I have a house. I have one that looks like a little house with like a little chimney on it. And I did those like for, they say like my first home. So I did those for like people who bought their first house that year. And then I would put like whatever year it was, like that they bought their house. So yeah, those were the ornaments that I did last year. I don't know what else I'll do this year. I know I'll do all those again, but I'm not sure if I'll do like any other ornaments too or not. Let's see. Hi there. Thank you for joining us. Someone took away 1 star from their review for me because she said my acrylic bookmarks were too thick, but it says they're 3 millimeters thick. Yeah, I don't understand that. But it's like, it's a preference thing. Like if you prefer a thinner bookmark, then buy a thinner bookmark. I don't know, like. Yes, Sally, please start selling acrylic blanks. I've actually been kind of like waiting for her to get into cutting acrylic with that big old laser of hers. But I'm trying not to push it. I'm just letting her do her thing. Whenever she puts the green light on her cutting acrylic blanks, and I will definitely be getting them from her. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get my own laser, but for now, maybe Sally will do it for us. But I do want to do acrylic blanks. I feel like that's such a good business to go into, especially for like the different shapes and stuff that people like to use, like for ornaments and all that. Do you paint the back of those acrylic ornaments? I do. So I have the option. Oh yeah, so I have a frosted acrylic too in the 4.5 inch. But I paint the back of the clear ones if the customer orders that. So I have an option on my site where they can just add, like they can just choose clear and like just the lettering, which a lot of people do. They just did clear, which I love the look of that. But then some people did want them painted. So yeah, I do paint the back of them. Like I said, it's literally just like this. It looks just like this whenever I package it all up with the same, I use all the same type of ribbon and everything for my ornaments. Soon, ladies. Yes, Sally, we're calling on you. We are calling on you for those acrylic blanks, girl. I hate how, oh, and I will tell you, if you do try to start, check out Houston Acrylics, because like I said, they sell big sheets of acrylic that they particularly go like market to people who have lasers. Like I said, they don't sell like a lot of smaller stuff. They sell a few things, but especially those larger sheets. So if you are going to go with selling acrylics, in Houston Acrylics, they have really good pricing. I hate how Etsy won't let you comment back when someone leaves a bad review unless it's 3 stars, right? Yeah, unless it's 3 stars or below, you cannot comment back. As of now, maybe it's changed. Or last that I knew, you can't like say anything to them. But whenever someone, like, I even had one person, you guys, who was like exactly what I wanted. I forgot what it was. I think I sent it to you, Sally. It was like I sent her a screenshot of what the customer said. But they said like exactly what I wanted. I couldn't be happier. But they only put 4 stars. I was like, okay. Only 4 stars though, but it's exactly what you wanted, but only 4 stars. Okay, that's fine. So funny. Brandon, you can post a public response. So I thanked the customer for their review, mentioned that the thickness is in the description, and I said hopefully your review will help others. Okay, see, I didn't know about the public response thing. I haven't really had to reply to very many people, but maybe I'll try that next time, T, and if I get another 4-star. Let's see. Yes, Sally, we love that. Frosted acrylic. That sounds like another Amazon purchase in my near future. Yes, they do have some frosted acrylic on there, but the acrylic blanks that I got that are frosted acrylic, I got them from the acrylic blanks in Canada. So if any of a blanks shop, like an acrylic blank shop here in the States, please let us know because I just haven't seen one that that I've like a lot of them I've seen that they're either like really overpriced and I'm just like, okay, that's way too expensive for that. Like, because then you have to sell it for more and you don't want to have to do that if you don't have to. But if it's in the States, then I just haven't found one, but maybe there's a good place here in the States. Tia, that's good. I know. I'm glad she doesn't listen to me because she probably wouldn't have very many customers. Y'all, my husband, he is the HR department around here. What is it? Customer relations. I'm always asking him, like, if I ever have anything where a customer, like, says something or asks a question, or I'm like, should I say this or should I say that? I'm always running stuff by him, and he is, like, stern. He's like, no, you can't do that, or make them pay for that, or there's nothing for free around here, or whatever. I don't know, but he's just, he's just being, like, my backbone, I guess, because I don't always have a great backbone when it comes to stuff like that. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, sure, yeah. But he's like, no, it takes too much time, or no, you don't, that's not out of your league, or whatever. I don't remember everything we've been through with that, but I put comments on my 4 and 5-star reviews all the time. But if you do, the buyer can't update. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so, like, I've had one person that I, like, fixed their problem because what they did was and I haven't had that many, like, I've literally had maybe, like, 3 or 4, like, people who have said anything but, like, 5 stars. But I remember one time when I first started my business, somebody, like, instead of, like, coming straight to me and messaging me, what it was she didn't like the leopard print. She thought it was, like, I don't know how to say it. She thought it was, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'll show you. The leopard print that I have, the vinyl is more like, it's a larger leopard print, like kind of like zoom. But she thought it was like the piece that of the decal was like small. She said it looked like camo. And I was like, no, it's leopard print. Like, you see it, right? You got to see that. No, she definitely didn't see it. She thought it looks like camo.
She thought it was camo.
Okay, she thought it was camo, obviously. My husband's here to correct us. But I told her, like, but instead of, like, messaging me, there it goes, shutting the window. Instead of messaging me, she wrote it in a review. Like, I was like, just hit me up, girl. Like, I can help you. If you don't like it, I'll make you a different color. Don't leave a bad review. So I fixed it. I sent her a different one, and I asked her, could you please update your review? And she never did. And I was like, okay, totally fine. Take that hit, no problem. But yeah, you get people like that. But I'm like, just message me. I will make it right. Whatever your problem is, don't go leaving bad reviews for people, y'all. But yeah. Please close the window. Okay, the window is now closed. Let's see. I think if you hit the acrylic with an electric sander, it should frost it. Oh, Beth, that's a good thing to, yeah, you can probably try that. We have a little, like, round, like, an orbital sander, I think it's called. So maybe I'll try that one day on, like, a little scrap piece and see how it goes. My husband is the same. Yes. Have you heard of Zindy? I've gotten my blanks from her for a while. She does a ton of shapes and okay, wow, Zindy. Okay, let me write that down too. Y'all are giving me all the good tips tonight. Is that on Etsy, or is that like, does she have a website? I'll just have to Google her. Awesome. I made a set of place cards that were frosted using Krylon sea glass spray paint and had good luck. There were small bubbles, but the customer wanted imperfect look. Wow, okay, that's a good point. Maybe we can try that, you guys. The Krylon sea glass spray. Awesome. Thank you for sharing with us. Yes, I can't stand that. Like, please just reach out. We are nice people. Yes. Zindy is who inspired me to start vinyl decals. Wow. See, I've never heard of them. I'm going to have to check Zindy out. See, like, this one might end up going in a box because it is. Maybe I can put it in a larger bubble mailer. We'll see. She's on YouTube, too. Okay, I'm going to have to check her out. Sounds like she's got it going on. I know, Sally. I can't stand when people do that. It's like, I'm a human. If something's wrong, just let me know. I will make it right for you. But I think there are some customers that, like, you just can't make happy. Have y'all ever experienced that? Where it's just like, no matter what you do to try and fix, like, or make them happy with what they ordered, like, there's just no way. Like, there was one customer that I got a while ago, and she, like, changed her paint color, like, multiple times, and then she decided she wanted a different font, and I, like, ended up canceling her order because everything that I showed her, she was like, oh, I don't like this, or can we change that, and different stuff, and every single time, it took me, like, 4 or 5 days to get going back and forth with her, and eventually she was like, I think I'm just going to cancel, and I was like, I think that's what's best, because I don't think that I'm going to be able to make you happy, unfortunately. Which, I mean, what she was wanting, like, I could definitely do it. It's not that I wasn't capable, but I think what she was looking for, like, maybe was just totally something that I had no clue. I could not envision what she was envisioning, I guess. I don't know. I just couldn't get it. So, which is totally fine. I would rather cancel than try to get it perfect for her and then send it out to her and her not like it. And then I just end up having to refund her. And then I'm trying to run a small business here. I mean, it can't just be refunding everybody. So win some, you lose some, I guess. But that's okay. I am not stressed about that. All right, so let me go ahead and let's see, it's ready. That one's over there. I'm going to package this up tomorrow. I think I'm done, you guys. I think I'm done. This is amazing. So yeah, these two I'll start on tomorrow. Or maybe Sunday. I'm taking tomorrow off. Then this goes here. Yeah, I think I'm done. Yay. Someone told me to not make the dot on the I too perfect. Don't make it too perfect now. I know you're trying to make everything perfect, but don't make it too perfect. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. You just have to tell them you can't help them and maybe they should make it themselves. For real. If you're so particular, I think you should just DIY this thing. You can't please everyone. Yes. So funny. That's just how some people are. They seem miserable and want to dull our shine. We must rub off on them instead. Bless their hearts. Yes, Bernice, you're so right. So right. Or even like, y'all, we're just sitting here talking about customers so bad, but it's like something that you have to deal with. We're in the business where we deal with other people, and people just aren't always the nicest. Like sometimes someone will message and like they'll be like, what color is that in this picture? And they'll send like a screenshot. And maybe they're not like yelling at me, but when they type in all caps, I think you're yelling. They don't say like, hey, how are you? Hey, Cassie, because they can see your name. Like whenever they're messaging you, they can see, I think they see your name, like your shop owner. And they're not like, hey, Cassie, I would like to know what color this is. Or, hey, do you think that you can get this done by this date? Or whatever the case may be. Some people are just like, can you do this? And I'm just like, I am not customer service at Amazon. Like, I'm a person. I'm a human. I mean, customer service at Amazon is humans too. But it's like, there's just like, where's the people skills, you know? Like, customer service kind of can be okay. It doesn't always have to be like bad or like us like just being rude to each other almost. It's like, how are you goes a long way, you know? I had a customer buy a toilet paper cover for me and she gave me 1 star and said she couldn't use it like she wanted. Crazy how she was going to use it. It covers toilet paper. How was she going to use it? Right, like there's only so many ways that you can use a toilet paper cover. And because it wasn't the way she wanted to use it, that's your fault. I don't understand you guys. I don't get it. Yes. So funny. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, some people you just can't please, but we just always try to do our best. Don't let people get to you because gotta do what's best for your business and for your own mental health. Mental health matters. Anyways, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and get to doing this voiceover so I can get this video out for you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, though. This was fun. I'm enjoying doing these lives with you guys. Y'all definitely keep me encouraged and keep the conversation going. Getting to know you guys is really fun, too. Have a wonderful night. Yes. Thanks, you guys. Feel like I'm talking to friends. Me, too. I'm like I'm hanging out with all my friends. So awesome. I might not do one next week because I'm going to be like preparing for my daughter's little like birthday thing, but we'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a live of me because I do need to make a sign for her birthday, so maybe I'll do that like while we're on live. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I already got her cake topper done, which is actually what I did in the video. I made the cake topper for her birthday cake. So y'all will see that tomorrow, hopefully. Like I said, if I can get this video done. But yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a live next week while I'm making her sign for her little get together thing. Yeah, you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you for joining me again. I hope you guys stay safe out there. Y'all have a good night. Bye.